Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Transformers Legends review for you today. This is Kickback and Clowder. Two things real quick if you're not familiar. The Transformers Legends line is the Japanese Takara version of the Titans Return line. For us over here, Hasbro calls it Titans Return. Takara calls it Transformers Legends. The other thing that's interesting to note is it says Kickback and Double Dealer down here because it gives the American names. But if you read the katakana, it says Kickback and Clowder. Clowder is what Double Dealer was called in Japan in Master Force, which is the series that he premiered in. I guess he really was only in that one series, but so here's a picture on the side. Just kind of shows the transformations. Pretty cool artwork there on that side. I like that a lot. Not too much going on the top or the bottom. And then on the back, again, it just kind of shows the transformations. I love this little picture down here of like the chibi Beast Wars guys. I don't even know what that's for, but that's fantastic. I love that so much. So yeah, I decided to pick this up. I already have the American version of Kickback, but I really wanted Clowder or Double Dealer because I love Master Force. If you guys know me at all, I'm a huge Master Force fan. And there's just a really nice Titan Master here I didn't want to pass up. And also the Japanese Kickback I think looks a lot better than the American one, but we'll get to a comparison in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and bust these guys out of the package and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here's Kickback out of the packaging. Pretty excellent little grasshopper mode. I'm going to put Clowder off to the side. You can see the thorax there, big back legs. Oops. I like the wings. I think they did a nice job with them. I like the silver and then the clear plastic. So not a ton to it, but it looks pretty good in my opinion. In this mode, obviously, you have the same ball joint that he's going to have for his normal hips. These arms don't really move a lot. The wings can move a little bit. They kind of have a swivel there. And then there's another swivel. So if you want to do it like that, but it doesn't really move all that much in this mode. Move this up a little bit just to get the wings up. There we go. So again, not a ton of articulation in this mode, but it does look pretty good. I like it a lot. As for Clowder, now if you're familiar with Clowder or Double Dealer at all, he was a Power Master or God Master in Master Force, and he had a Decepticon mode and an Autobot mode. So he had, in Master Force, they had two bracelets they would wear on each hand, and then they would put them together and shout Master Force, and that's how they transform. So he had one Autobot and one Decepticon bracelet, and basically he could either take the form of a Decepticon, and then when he transformed with his vehicle, he became like this kind of eagle, like a winged monster type animal. When he used the Autobot bracelets, he became a robot. So what they did here is this form for the Headmaster is the Decepticon version, but then because he doesn't turn into an eagle head, they used the Autobot face. So this is the Autobot head, but the Decepticon human body. Does that make sense if you guys are following what I'm saying there? So he has the normal little Target Master or Titan Master articulation with a very limited ball joint for the arms. And then, of course, the two hinges in the knees and the hip. And then when you transform him, you get a really nice looking robot mode. I like that a lot. Really very sharp. He can ride Kickback in this mode. You can open up the yellow piece here, and you can see there's some silver in there, which is really nice paint. And then you can just kind of bend the legs, and he just kind of sits on there like that. And he rides around. Stays pretty well, actually. Not bad. Is there pegs inside? Yeah, there's actually two little pegs. I don't know how well you can see them, that you can peg the feet into if you push it down hard enough. So he'll stay pretty well in place. He's not going anywhere. So that's pretty cool. I like that. He can ride on there. So close that up. And overall, yeah, I like him a lot. I think he looks really good. Really nice paint. You can see there's some yellow, there's some silver, a lot of purple. Really nice paint applications, and I absolutely love Clouder. I think they did a fantastic job with this. Gonna put all of this off to the side just for a moment, and we'll take a quick look at the instructions here. The Japanese instructions are always worth taking a look at. First of all, you have some pretty cool artwork there. And then on the inside, you have the robot mode, the bug mode, the tech specs. But then when you open it up again, you get the little comics. And I don't know what's going on, but they're super fun. So you can see here's a Black Convoy from Car Robots is down here, and he looks like he's taken over his head. You can see it again down here. And then this is what Clouder looked like in human form. You can see he's putting the two bracelets together, and here's Giga and Mega in the background. And then over here, you can see he's got a Target Master on top. Then you have a whole bunch of Insecticons. You got Ty from Car Robots, that AI program. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. I don't know what's going on, but they look like they're having a good time. The comics are always a lot of fun. The Takara releases are always fun for that reason. But let's go ahead and get on to Kickback's transformation. So this guy really is just a Legends class figure. It's pretty simple as far as the transformation goes. You can start by folding the head back, and then you can straighten out this head and turn it around 180 degrees. And you can see really nice red visor there. I like that a lot. This is a little tight. I'm not sure why it's so tight turning the head around, but I don't think it matters which way you turn it. But yeah, there we go. Then you're going to come around here and you're going to bring this whole leg and wing assembly back like this, and then kind of bring these wings back and then turn them around and just put them straight up like that. At this point, the thorax back here is actually his two arms. You're going to separate that, bring this up, and then that'll put the ball joint into the shoulder area. And then you can just kind of straighten these out, twist them around. And then you will pretty much already have the legs. You're just going to push these, bend that down like that. And there you go. You have Kickback. Very simple transformation, but it works. I like it. I think they did a really nice job with the head sculpt. And especially the paint, that red visor really pops. I think that looks really good. You have the clear translucent yellow piece, and like I said, there is silver paint inside there. You can see all that. You have a ball joint here in the shoulder, ball joint in the elbow, ball joint in the hip, and then ball joint there in the knee. A lot of nice yellow and red paint there. A little bit of bug kibble there on the back, but overall not that big a deal. And I like the wings on the back like that. In the original G1 toy, they were kind of up here in the shoulder area, but I think it still works. It gives kind of the same look while not really being in the way. Here's a quick comparison with the American version, which I have to say isn't bad. This is a little bit darker purple, which I do like. I like the darker purple more so than the little bit lighter purple, but you can see they have a red paint down here. This one had silver, still had the silver on the side, so this had a lot of the same paint apps. You can see it's just missing really the paint app, the red there on the forearm, and the visor is not painted. And you can see the head's molded a little differently. This is kind of more G1 cartoon accurate. This is probably more G1 toy accurate. And I definitely like the wings being translucent clear instead of yellow. That's just my personal preference. But otherwise, they're fairly similar. I think I do like the Takara version a little bit better, just because I like the kind of cartoon accurate look a little bit more. It's just personal preference. But they're both perfectly good. And then here's Clouder back. So yeah, this is a really cool set. I like this a lot. Um, yeah, I have no complaints. It's a really great little toy. The Headmaster for Clouder slash Double Dealer is really great. Kickback looks good, paint's nice, transformation simple, but it works. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything to complain about. This guy's pretty great. If you have the means to pick it up and you don't already have the American version, I definitely recommend it. If you already have the American version, you might think, well, I'm kind of buying a figure I already have just to get this Headmaster. That's true, but the nice thing about Insecticons, the way I like to look at it is, Insecticons are legion. You can never have enough Insecticons. It's kind of like Sharkticons. You're just army building. So if one looks a little bit different, you can just say this one's a general and he's a foot soldier or something like that. In your own personal little headcanon. It's fun. So in my mind, you can never have enough Insecticons. This is a great figure, nicely painted, and then the Clouder slash Double Dealer Titan Master is fantastic. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at Kickback and Clouder slash Double Dealer from Transformers Legends. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.